Hi, I'm going to replace the chain and the sprockets on my XF650. So, I've got my rear sprocket here, JIT, JT for Wimoto. Front sprocket. I got a DID chain 525 VX525, and I also bought a chain riveter. I have a chain breaker, but I didn't have a chain riveter, so I had to buy another tool. Now I have, and this is also a chain breaker, so the other tool is now useless, I guess. Because my KLR 650, my previous one, didn't need to rivet the master link. It just had like a metal quick connect thing that you press and it locks the master link. Okay, so I will begin by removing the cover of the front sprocket using, I guess it's 8mm or 10mm hex. Okay, so there are three nuts here to remove. 1, 2, and 3. You don't need to remove both of these. I didn't have to remove the foot peg, but you need to do it. It's hard to access this one, so you need to try with your in diagonal way, and then with your hand, and you can remove it. Now I'm cleaning the cover with carburetor spray, and after this I will try to loosen this sprocket, the front sprocket. I see there are 3 nuts here, and then it's probably going to be a big nut, which I will have to probably press the rear pedal and then use a breaker bar to remove it, because it's very hard to remove it usually. Much easier than I thought. The KLR is really a real pain to remove it, but you just take 3 nuts and then rotate it so the teeth will match the teeth here, so you can pull this bracket, and then you just pull it. Very nice design. So now I need to now I think I can break the chain and take the rear wheel off, which needs to remove this. This is 27. Then here it was 8mm, so there's 3 nuts there, and those were 10mm, and I will remove the wing or the mud cover. These 4 screws or nuts, and then I have to raise the motorcycle with a jack after I loosen this, and I would take the wheel off, replace the sprocket, the rear sprocket, break the chain. I will show you how, and replace the sprocket and put the new chain, rivet it, after I put the wheel. and then that's it. Okay, let's remove this one. This is the old sprocket. I just pull it off very easily with the chain on, with the rear wheel on. This is a really bad shape. Look, it's bent forward, the teeth. It says here 15 teeth. Really bad shape. Not to mention my rear sprocket, which started to slide on the chain. It took time until I got a new chain, so I had to still go with it. Nothing dangerous, but sometimes on first gear high power it's just skip the tooth. Okay, so this is the new sprocket. I tried to clean as much as I could. I don't want to waste more effort than this with the carb cleaner. Just to notice, you have to put it and then rotate it to fit the holes. And I put it back. I need to see what the torque. This is crap. Screws are also dirty, but okay, whatever. Okay, so this is the tool. The instructions show you have to choose the pin according to the size and assemble it like this. And it says to ground off the rivet. I'm not sure, I saw videos about it, but I don't understand why. And which link should you remove? I guess they meant to remove the rivet, but why not remove any other link? I think that's what I did the last time I did it. So I'm just going to remove any link. So I put it and then rotate it with this lever, and that's all. Make sure it sits exactly on the pin. There is a hole on the tool which should go over the pin, and then you tighten it. Okay, important tip. Don't use the second smallest pin because it will break. I used the second largest, and I found out it's much easier to use a wrench than to use the lever they provided. So, and I did it on the riveted mustard link finally, and tried to use the drill to grind it a little. But this is much easier. By the way, to take this thing out of the tool, I used another pin from the other side and tapped it with the hammer until it came out, because it was stuck there. So I put both the new and the old chains together for comparison, and they are the same length. So that's good, 5 to 5. Now I remove this wing guard, and I forgot I don't need a jack because I can just put it on the center stand. I took the 27mm nut off. I'll top this axle, replace this old sprocket. there are Allen keys now. That might be very hard, and then we're going to the Allen bolts will break, because that would happen with the discs. But I have a heat gun now. I received it, so if I see it's too hard to release, I'm going to use the heat gun. Things. The rest of all the Allen bolts, I could use some force with extension hoses and remove them. There was one that was very hard to remove from the other side, so I turned out to this side, and here it's easier. This is 12 millimeter, so I use the hex wrench with a breaker bar, and I put this hammer as a leverage, and I could free the last nut, and the head of it is quite broken, but it's easier here than in the rotors, because you don't have control on the other side. So there you get much more problems, many more problems. Anyway, I think I got all the nuts. And regarding the front sprocket, I noticed I'm missing a damper. This is a rubber O-ring that is missing, so I will need to order it. It sits between the plate and the sprocket. In the meantime, I will go without it. It was like this, but it should have a damper. Just to compare, this is the old sprocket and this is the new one. It's at the end of the knife, already dead. Almost no taste at all. Look at that. But it was still working. Okay. Starting to put back together, clean and grease spacer hubs.